Good, 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 good morning. Man, that first sip just gets me. Hey, can you see out the window? Pretty amazing, right? It's gonna be a beautiful day. Okay, it's gonna be like 120 degrees today, so you won't actually want to go outside to enjoy it, but you can certainly look at how pretty it is. The fires seem to have calmed down here where we are, and you know, it just makes things a lot nicer when you can look outside and see some sunshine. I'm loving my sunshine. I want to talk about friends. Can we talk about friends? There are old friends, there are new friends, there are close friends, there are acquaintances. There is nothing in my life more important to me than the connections that I have with you. Some of you I've known I have friends that go back years. I mean, like more than 50 years, because heck, it's way more than 50 years, more than 60 years. There's a couple of friends I have who are celebrating their, what would you call it? I guess their Social Security birthdays with me as friends. Not just that they're 65, but they've been friends for that long. And I love that. Good morning, Marlene. I'm so glad you're here. It's 6 o'clock and you don't get a notice, I guess, but if it's sometime in your life when you can be here with me, that's awesome. So thanks for being here. I have a friend in Chicago that I've known since kindergarten, and we still, when I say we talk regularly doesn't mean every week. We can go for a year without speaking, and then suddenly, bam, we're BFF again, you know? It's like so cool. I actually get together, in fact, tomorrow, I have a Zoom call with a bunch of girls I went to junior high school with, and we're still on an email with all the boys and girls we went to high school with. It's awesome. And my high school reunion, they're always fantastic fun, and we see each other even in between the reunions. So I have a lot of friends that go back a lot of years. And I also have a lot of new friends. And you know that old saying? Make new friends, but keep the old. One is silver and the other gold. I like gold and silver. But in my life, somehow silver can turn to gold. Isn't that pretty awesome? Yeah. Friends are so important. So important. So I want to tell you about this one friend of mine. I call her Auntie Lolo. I don't know if she's listening, but I know some of you are listening probably know who she is. She's my BFF through high school and since. And she's an actress. And I know, even though you probably wouldn't recognize her by name, you've seen her. You've seen her in movies, you've seen her on TV shows. And her father was an incredibly famous jazz pianist, Paul Smith, who was like, oh, check him out. He used to play on the Steve Allen Show. He was that big, tall piano player, so talented. He was Sammy Davis Jr.'s accompanist. He was Ella Fitzgerald's accompanist. He played with Benny Goodman. I mean, I guess if you think about it, Paul Smith may have been the most famous person I was truly close to, because he was like my second dad. I missed that guy. That talent, I've got lots of his music, so I don't have to miss that. And my friend Lori, because she was always doing some amazing project, would invite me to be a guest on, I wish I could remember the comedian's show, but she was going to be in his show, so she would invite me to come be in the audience to watch the filming and meet the people afterwards, and that was always fun. But the best one, the very best one, was she had a part in My Fair Lady at the Hollywood Bowl in LA. That's a big enough deal. I mean, just to be there and see my friend performing, Whew, I can't even tell you what a joy that was. But the best part was she invited us to come backstage afterwards and hang out with her. And I wish I could remember all of the famous people that were in the cast that night. John somebody. I'll think of it and I'll let you know. But I mean, like, we hung out in their dressing rooms because she was one of them. But this was the best one. My ex-husband was a huge fan of The Who. And it just so happens that my friend was co-starring with Roger Daltrey. And she knew he loved The Who, and that was why we got the original invitation backstage. So when the show was over, we were escorted back to Laurie's dressing room. Laurie took us over to Roger Daltrey's dressing room. It was just us, the four of us in Roger Daltrey's dressing room, hanging out, talking to Roger Daltrey. At which point he said, hey, you know what? Why don't you girls get out of here? I want to spend some time with my guy here. I think it was probably the happiest day of my ex's life. No kidding. He spent over an hour in there with Roger Daltrey while Laurie took me around and introduced me to all the other famous people who were there. But Roger Daltrey was really the one who kind of stuck out in my mind. And then, although I didn't reconnect with him, years later, just a few years ago, we had what we here in the desert lovingly called Old Cella. I'm trying to think of what the actual name of Desert Trip. That's what it was called, Desert Trip, where we had this enormous musical concert that included everyone that I ever had a dream of seeing perform, including Paul, or should I say Sir Paul, right? And The Who and Roger Daltrey and the Rolling Stones, and I know I'm leaving people out. Oh, Neil Young. I mean, I love Neil Young. Anyway, they were all there, and so was The Who. So I got to relive that moment just for a little bit. But yeah, so today's celebrity is Roger Daltrey. Here's to The Who. Who? Yeah, The Who. Can we talk about masks for a minute? I mean, I know it's a radical change, but you know I am a huge proponent of masks. What do I say? What do I do? I actually thought that this was not even a conversation anymore. That now we were at the point where everybody gets how important it is to be socially distanced, wash your hands, wear a mask. I really believed that people got it by now. Imagine how I felt when, I think I told you the other day, we have some chickens over here on the side yard. And it actually turned out that when we went to get some straw for the chicks, there was a woman there who didn't have a mask on. And I gave her a look. I don't know if she could see my look. I had a mask on, for crying out loud. And we kept backing up from her and getting farther and farther away because, I mean, come on. It was ridiculous. But you know what? She looked us right in the eye and she said, I don't believe in pandemics. Just like that, with a look and everything. And at first, the attitude, I wanted to punch her. Seriously. It's like I wanted to shake her. And then I realized, you just can't fix stupid. You can set the good example. You can say it. But you can't fix stupid. Yeah, I had to read your comments and I couldn't do it without my glasses. It says, I agree, we need to kick Corona's butt. Yeah, let's do that together. Stay safe, you know what to do. Everybody's tired of this pandemic. But you know what? It's not gonna go away by itself. We can do it if we all follow some simple rules. Let's make it happen. All right, you ready for me to share something from How to Be Happy and Grateful Even in a Pandemic? I picked one out today I think you'll like. For those who are curious, it's on page 15. It says, oh right, got to get the glasses back out. Here we go. My glasses are pink, hot pink. They look red to you, I bet. Feel what you feel. That's what it says up there. See it? Feel what you feel. It's getting real. Almost as if Mother Nature smacked humanity on the head and said, go to your room and think about it, and don't you come out until you're ready to apologize and behave differently. Mother Nature. Well, we've all been doing some thinking, haven't we? What do we need to change? Who do we have to be? What's the new world order going to look like? Then it says sometimes, like now, humanity, well, much of humanity, needs a smack in the face. Mask up, kids. That was in honor of this stupid woman that I met yesterday. What do I say? What do I do? Mask up, kids. All right. My next question. Is there a statute of limitations on completing a puzzle? That's it. I just have that question. I'm asking for a friend. Because, you know, sometimes you start a puzzle and it's a little harder than you thought it was going to be. So I would love your answer. What is the statute of limitations on finishing a puzzle? I'm so excited. I'm so excited to see so many of you here this morning. Slow down, relax, wear a mask, wash your hands, social distance, share a smile today. Make the world a better place for all of us. I'll see you here tomorrow. Is it Larne? L-A-R-N-E? It's your first time here? Welcome. I hope we see you again tomorrow. I hope I see all of you tomorrow. I love this. I love you. Bye.